Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful Gossip Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Drops Liam's recovery. The Waffler is back in full power. The intense and the lovely uncover that Liam Spencer appears to be ready to go through another person change, and it's anything but a decent one. For some time, it seemed like things were moving for the better when it came to Liam and his craving to jettison his wavering ways. B&B had all the earmarks of being putting Liam on the way to reclamation by having him perceive his imperfections and express a craving to change. Liam comprehended that his previous treatment of Trust Logan and Steffi Forrester was just a little ridiculous for them, so that felt like genuine advancement. Furthermore, Liam chose to be the most ideal father and needed to sort out a character that wasn't attached to being in a sentiment. Liam's entire existence looking appeared to be helping him in view of his exchange. Notwithstanding, obviously Liam was maybe all discussion. Liam's activities aren't agreeing with his words, and that ought to turn out to be much more clear now that he realizes Sheila Carter is alive. We should uphold briefly and call attention to that when Bill Spencer got some information about the chance of him rejoining with Trust, Liam knew not to say it'd never occur. Obviously, Liam rushed to answer when Ivy Forrester got back to town and gave herself wholeheartedly to him before long. Clearly Liam enjoyed Ivy's consideration since he was a teaseback and attempted to inspire her to remain in Los Angeles. All things considered, Liam indeed indicated that he was unable to make a forecast about what was in store held with Trust. The principal indications of the Waffler's rebound were beginning to arise. Presently, Sheila's return will make show in Steffi's marriage John Finn Finnegan, so you can wager Liam will grip to his ex and have Trust for their own get-together. It's basically impossible that Liam will miss one more opportunity to win Steffi's love for himself. Regardless of whether Liam persuades Steffi to reunite with him, he'll essentially need to attempt. B&B is dropping Liam's recovery story and returning him to wavering washout status, so that is disheartening information assuming that you were trusting he could improve as a man. The striking and the wonderful spoilers hint that Liam will start off one more heartfelt quest for Steffi soon, so remain tuned for refreshes on whether he'll succeed. Liam considers Finn a simpleton Lee's lethal danger to Sheila. The strong and the wonderful uncovers that Steffi Forrester stayed willfully ignorant about Sheila Carter's endurance, so John of Finn Finnegan reiterated all the sugar, also known as Janet Weber subtleties, to persuade her it was valid. Finn demanded he wasn't taking any other individual's assertion for this since he saw Sheila with his own eyes and returned her to Minister Sharp's, Sean Cannon, loft after they protected her. Finn added that this planned to improve things since they'd been attempting to acknowledge this awful thing that occurred, however it didn't actually occur by any means, essentially not in the manner they thought. After Finn repeated that his introduction to the World Mother was alive, he demanded Steffi didn't dispose of Sheila that evening. It at long last sank in for Steffi, as she said Sugar was the person who went after her in their home. Steffi wondered over Sheila being at that stockroom this entire time and got Finn's affirmation that they saved her. As Steffi acknowledged Sheila was really alive, she appeared as though she was absolutely going nuts. At the emergency clinic, Lee Finnegan reviewed how she used to realize somebody named Sheila who had a missing center toe with dark nail clean very much like the patient who was concealed. Sheila kept on entertaining herself under the sheet as Lee indignantly pushed her to show her face. When Sheila at last jumped out, Lee shouted as her foe chuckled. Sheila thought she looked very great for a cadaver and proposed Lee ought to quiet down before she was the person who required clinical consideration. Lee failed to really see how this was conceivable, so Sheila gave Finn the credit for saving her and added that he was presumably getting out the good word to Steffi. Sheila clarified that Finn adored his introduction to the World Mother and at no point ever needed to be separated in the future. After Sheila said Finn referred to her as mother, Lee concluded she'd had enough and truly went after her. Elder returned and separated the battle before Sheila said she expected to see another specialist. Lee proceeded to smolder and more than once taken steps to kill Sheila with her own hands now that she was back. When Sheila was separated from everyone else with Elder, she snickered over her trick and called it innocuous. Elder appeared to be somewhat entertained too, and proposed Sheila's return would keep on sending shockwaves. At Forrester Manifestations on Friday's B&B episode, Edge Forrester kept on questioning expectation Logan's unrealistic story, however Liam Spencer gazed sugar upward on the web and saw that she was delivered in the no-so-distant past. Trust brought up that Finn definitely knew reality since he assisted Minister with saving Sheila and was eager to get one more opportunity at a relationship with his introduction to the World Mother. Trust likewise referenced that Finn figured Steffi could discover some help in realizing she didn't take out his profile mother. Edge contended that no one was feeling much better and behaved like Finn was preposterous for thinking about that. In spite of the fact that Edge said Sheila attempted to obliterate the family, Trust contended that it was Sugar who pursued Steffi. Edge demanded Sheila was to be faulted for the wide range of various shows previously and stayed furious. Liam developed worried about Kelly Spencer, Sophia Parras McKinley, since she inhabited the Precipice house with Finn and Steffi. Sheila's return implied not a solitary one of them could loosen up at any point in the future in view of Liam's expectation, yet Trust said Finn didn't trust that. Liam snapped that it was on the grounds that Finn was a blockhead, however Trust brought up that Finn accepted Sheila was a changed individual and that she was improved. The striking and the delightful spoilers say Finn's newly discovered trust in Sheila will prompt difficulty in his marriage, so remain tuned for refreshes on the rough street ahead. Edge and Liam's skepticism, Lee assaults Sheila, Steffi appalled. The striking and the wonderful spoilers for Friday, May 10, 2024, demonstrate that Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, trusts that Elder Sharp, Sean Cannon, has lost it. The striking and the lovely recap features. Steffi says she killed Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, in that general area and focuses to where Sugar, Kimberlyn Brown, passed on. Sheila keeps on playing with Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda. Edge Forrester, Torsten K., and Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, actually question Trust Logan's, Annika Noel, words. The strong and the wonderful recap, Liam Spencer and Edge Forrester are suspicious. The strong and the wonderful spoilers uncover that Liam pulls up Sugar on the web and Edge is stunned. Edge Liam actually contend that Sheila is dead. Liam says it is taking an incredible arrangement to deal with this. Edge can hardly imagine how Liam is purchasing this as well. Trust lets them know that Finn accepts this as well. Trust lets them know how Finn and Minister went through Sheila's messages and tracked down Sheila. Edge can hardly imagine how Finn accepts Steffi will be good with this. B&B recap, Lee Finnegan takes steps to kill Sheila Carter. Lee keeps on attempting to get the patient to uncover their face. At long last, Lee pulls the sheet down and shouts when she sees Sheila. Sheila derides her and shouts as well. Li says Sheila can't be there, she is dead. Sheila says she looks really great for a body. Sheila tells Lee that everybody was off base since she isn't dead. Sheila says she is there due to Finn. Finn is the explanation that Sheila is there. Moving. B&B spoilers, Lee Finnegan battles Messi, tempts Bill Spencer? Lee requests to know how. Lee needs to understand how Sheila has treated Finn. Sheila tells Lee that Finn is presumably sharing the uplifting news. Sheila tells Lee how blissful Finn is that she is alive. Lee assaults Sheila and takes steps to kill Sheila. Lee leaves and a medical caretaker connects Sheila to N4. Elder lets Sheila know that wasn't really great. Minister snickers and lets him know that he ought to have seen Lee's face. Minister accepts more individuals will respond something very similar. The intense and the lovely recap, Steffi Forrester is frightened. Steffi is persuaded that Minister has gotten into Finn's head. Steffi contends with Finn that Sheila is dead. Finn contends that she isn't, Trust didn't kill Sheila.